Good morning and welcome to the Dodgeball European Championships 2022 here in Draken, here in Netherlands, and it's knockout day. I'm joined by, what would you rather be called? Flo? Florian?
Flo is fine. Flo is fine.
Flo is fine, lovely. Flo from the Austrian men's team.
Hello,
Austria
everybody.
women's play Wales women's in our first knockout game of the day. This is our first quarter-final here on Court 1. If you want to watch all the games from day 1 and day 2, they are available on the Dodgeball Netherlands page and you can subscribe while you're there. But today is knockout day and these are where the games get a lot more interesting. There's a lot more on the line. You lose one game and it's out of the winner's bracket. A lot to play for, Flo. A lot to play for.
A lot to play for, of course, yeah. And we have a good start, I think, with the play we're gonna see here with Wales against Austria. Two strong group players, I think. Austria marching through the group stages with almost no resistance.
Yeah.
And Wales getting very close to first. Losing against England just with one set, I think.
Just with one set. It's that mentality that you get when you play these top tier teams. We see a lot of these Welsh players, they play in a lot of the English leagues. They know the competition they're up against. Here at the European Championships, it's a lot different. It's a different mentality when you step onto that court. We saw Storch and Jones on the wings yesterday for Wales. We didn't have that game on Court 1, but I've heard it was a very good game.
Yeah, I saw some of it and it was really, really exciting to see and very close at the end.
It gets pretty loud in this hall and over time, Flo, normally when the game starts, it'll be a lot less quiet. Obviously, you'll get that crowd, but the boombox that the Austrians bring with them, if you've been to European Championships before, you definitely would have heard it, whether you've heard it in the hall or from several miles away.
Yeah, now I can experience the boombox from the other side and it's quite loud, yes. But that's what it's there for.
Is it something you bring to liven up the team? Is it like a mentality thing? Is it something that is used to distract opponents or a mix of both?
It's mostly mentality and I don't know, for the crowd too. We want to connect the people. We want to see everybody dancing in the between the games. And yeah, we want it to be hot and we want to be recognized and we want to be seen and seen that dodgeball can be fun and played well at the same time.
Exactly that. The boombox will stop. It'll let co-head ref Bruno let that whistle blow. A couple of new faces in this Austrian squad this time around. A little different to the 2019 squad that we saw. Not too different.
Not too different.
Yeah, Polani obviously joins us back. She's had several injuries over the couple of years.
That's true.
But Storch throws that sensible, not finding a target this time around. So Austria with a 3-ball attack and Weber with a single ball. Now with 4 balls, Wales. This is where it's going to start getting dangerous. This is where that dodging...
We need a lot of pressure from Lisa Leichtfried on the left side and it works. No hit on our side.
So a 3-ball attack now. That Kremser fake on the right. And it's that high pressure that the Austrians always try to do. It's there to put the opponents off.
Yeah. We have a lot of strong throwers, like Lisa, Weber, and Kremser and Metzler are strongest throwers in the women's team, I guess. Well, Kurnik and Kadlec are also very strong. But still, this is our A game we're playing here.
Yeah, and Jones is punished there. She throws that last ball. She gives that 4th ball away. They're trying to get that 3rd ball in the centre. She throws her ball and Austria actually pick up 4 and they take out 2 in the meantime.
Yeah, you can see the Wales team can't even get up front till the front line because the pressure is quite enough, I think, until now. We'll see.
Yeah, that neutral zone a lot bigger. And that great timing from Kremser and Weber there. She's not sure if she's been hit, but the refs don't call it out this time around. So 4 balls for Wales now.
Good dodges. We'll see a lot of pre-throwing, I think. That's one of the strong suits on the Austrian side. Standing throws in the attacking team.
And that's, yeah, really nice set from Austria. Very close at the start. Maybe that 4th ball being given away led to Austria's attack being very successful. Austria do take the first set in this game. 2 15-minute halves and a 30-minute game.
Also a very fast opening rush from Anna Polani. She's our, I think, 2nd fastest opening rush runner at the whole team. So only matched by Sebastian Grill from the men's team.
And that's 2 out for both teams. Very aggressive, both making sure they're trading each other. And with this larger neutral zone, a lot of teams get punished if they hang around that neutral zone for too long.
That's true. That's what we trained for. Like, we call it revenging. If somebody throws, we run the instant counter, or what you saw there, a pre-throw from the Wales side and the instant revenge from Lisa Leichtfried.
Do you play that larger neutral zone in Austria?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. In England, we have a smaller neutral zone.
A longer throwing distance.
Yeah. So you see a lot more catches.
Yeah.
And obviously that revenge hit is slightly limited.
Oh, still a hit. Okay.
Yeah. So Racing taken out on that right side there. So Wales only down 1 player. It's the same 2 that were in the first set. And Ward pops her balls up. She's hoping to catch that ball. She's normally a player that likes to go very low and take that catch.
But it's not easy to catch Lisa Leichtfried. She's our strongest thrower, I think, over 80 kilometers per hour, which is really strong.
Yeah, and where Lisa's just left there on that left side, Stevens is obviously going to try and attack her. Kremser's got her back, that high pressure. You may have to, so we've got the comment section open, you may have to translate if it's obviously okay for air.
It's German. Oh, that's Konzi. Hey, Konzi. Okay,
what
he's
does
just
that
joking
say?
Around.
Okay.
He says Anna makes more pressure with the ball in the hand than he has ever done. He has very tiny hands.
But like we said, Polani's come back from 2 injuries. She had like was it her ACL?
I think so, if that's the Kreuzband, like
The knee?
Yeah. Knee, yeah. She's been in recovery for a long time, but she trained very hard, a lot of leg days. And you can see it now at the opening rush. Strong legs, fast movements.
And Kremser just punishing on that right side. Jones looking to take out Lisa on that left side. But a good throw from the Welsh ladies there. And a good double running counter. That's what the Welsh are looking for every time. Helen Stevens and Storch on those wings.
Good hit.
And that punishment in there every time those Welsh girls are up high at the court and they're releasing one, Austria are looking to punish that, and they do on that double attack there.
Throwing timing.
Yeah, very good. And that's what the Austrians will do every time. You can't be playing around that neutral zone.
Oh. Lost the block ball there.
Yeah. Ellie Mans.
Some hand injuries going around in the women's and men's team. You see a lot of taped hands, but still, throwing is still on point. Yes.
Yeah. Both very low, and Ellie Mans, she tries to jump over two of them. Can't quite find the second leap as well as the first, but some very good throwing power from her, and Wales really need to get their head into this game, otherwise Austria could start looking at running away with things.
Didn't see any catches so far. That's very good for our girls. Our girls team trained a lot to not throw in catching areas, like up or sideways or down. So I think that works quite well. Look.
Yeah.
High up.
Very good
in
throw.
Austria we say auf die Birne, like in the head area.
Yeah.
And above.
And they're the hardest ones to catch, no matter how well you think you can catch those ones where
up
your hands have.
Yeah. Always go up, and then it's really, really hard to catch a ball up there. Yes, the catch from Anna Polani.
Yeah. It's that Austrian style of catching, very low, knees to the ground. Where
that's Anna's style.
Yeah, that very.
She can split almost perfectly down. she's like the Sebastian Grill of the women.
Okay. Ellie Mann's a little unlucky there. That delayed ball just hitting her on the knees as she jumps up.
Oh, catch from Metzler. Yeah.
And another good catch. Those Welsh throws not quite in the right area when they're delaying the balls against Austria. And that's so unlucky from Storch. She almost has her hands on it. But as
I think they're throwing from way too far behind, so they don't go in front of the neutral zone. So it's with our pressure on the sides, it's quite easy to make some catches.
Yeah, and Lancaster, as well as you think you can dodge, it's so hard trying to get under those 2 and 3 balls, especially when they're in that perfect area.
Another comment from Austria, Gregor Falkenberg. Servus, Christi.
What does that say? I know that says your name.
What Lisa has, what kind of injury she has on her thumb. I think it's nothing too bad. I think it's something with the capsule.
Oh, like the muscle around there? Or?
Like in the I don't know the medical words, sorry.
Flo isn't a doctor. She's hurt something.
Yeah. But throws are still good.
And that's some good trade. Storch with a revenge hit as Jones heads to the outbox and just gets under that dodge. Gets under that ball with a low dodge.
Yeah, they can't make it over the center line. So the pressure is really high on the Austrian side. Very proud right now. And we always get in front of the line so we can do some really good damage.
Yeah. Mans this time gets over the 2 balls. That high dodge, they've now got 4 to play with. And they're going to have to look at taking this set and be very aggressive. But when single balls are coming in like that...
Yeah, the timing is not...
Maybe,
not the best right now.
Yeah, maybe a bit of miscommunication there. They've got 4 balls, all these single balls coming in. That's like you said, that's where Austria are going to look at finding that catch.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
And what looks like a 1-for-1.
No, it wasn't a 1-for-1.
No, she just gets underneath it. Yeah. Dixon heads to the outbox this time, not trying to get that trade.
5 balls. 5 balls on our side. Let's see what happens. Oh. Good dodges. Good dodges on the other side.
Polani takes the catch. Probably no need for it because she doesn't actually bring anyone in, so a bit risky.
There was 1 hit, apparently.
Yeah, only take out Storch this time.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's a great hit. Ward, that side swinging throw just gets underneath.
It's really hard if you concentrate on blocking the front ball, and if someone hits you from the side, it's really hard to hold on to the ball. Oh. Now the question is if it was hand or above that. Probably hand. Oh, there's the catch.
And that's a good catch. This time around, yeah, this time around, obviously.
Jones being back in, that's, yeah.
Yeah, we've seen those Austrian balls come sort of in the same area, but I think in different areas that time. Hannah Ward just picks up one.
Good throw. Oh, and time's up.
Time of the set, so each set 3 minutes. Austria do take that set, despite the catch from Hannah Ward, bringing back in Amy Jones. Austria take the next set, so that's 10-0 up.
Jedlicka and Kadlec and Böhm joined the game. Also, all very strong and experienced players. Kadlec, it's actually her first Euros. She played 2 CECs, Central European Championships. Nice catch from Rasinger. And yeah, so now new throws from the middle, very good.
Yeah, and this time around, that single ball from Ellie Mans, it might be powerful, but Rasinger on the right, that sort of, like you said, that low down catch, and that is a great throw.
Good pressure, getting the third ball. They're very active on the court, so if they have a ball, they know what to do. Instant revenge on the left side from Metzler.
Yeah, and Jones is just being pressured. Every time she throws that single ball on the left side, someone's up there. Despite who it is on the Austrian side, they're always making sure that that revenge is critical.
Oh, that's close one. Close from Kulnik. Also a very good thrower. But she placed it a bit on the side, so it was very hard to catch.
Yeah. So the middle ball, one with ease this time around. See a couple subs, so Polani's now been swapped out for, is it Bum? How would you pronounce it? Bum.
Yep.
Okay.
Moni Böhm.
Kulnik just on that left side there. Jones looking to play her life out a little more this time. Every time, like we said, she throws that single ball, she's being punished for it, making sure she stays alive. She's one of the critical players. Ellie Mann's disappointed with herself. You can just see that frustration. She's got a great arm, but when you're throwing single balls at the Austrians...
And again, she throws one and instant revenge from Kulnik. I think that was probably something they talked about before the game. That Jones has to be revenged because she has a very strong arm, and if she tries to attack, we get the instant revenge.
Yeah, and that single ball from Dixon this time around gets caught by Böhm. And like you said, when those fingers are strapped up, when they get hit again, it's super painful, despite how much wrapping you actually have on that. And so Wales have had to change their play up now. They had to throw 2 to try and get the Austrians out. Yeah, but the time's up.
Good for first half, I think.
Yeah, and a great first half from the Austrians. 14-0 up. Some great dodgeball. Wales not really been in most of the sets. They're being shut down. It's those revenge hits that have been so clinical for Austria. Like we said, those wingers, you've had Storch, Mans and Jones on the side. When they're getting those when they're throwing their single balls, they're getting punished every time, and Austria have been so clinical in that.
Yeah, I hope we get a better perspective on what Wales is doing, because they're on our side this half. And it'll be nice to see their perspective of the game.
This half, they're going to have to change up a little bit of their tactics. Their one ball hasn't really been working. We've seen the Austrians take all those catches. It's either you need to play a lot more aggressive in terms of not going for feet, you're trying to take heads off as such, or start looking at throwing two. It's a big risk, big reward, what we call high risk, high reward, and that's just by, if you're throwing the two, you're making sure that hit does count. If you're not hitting with two balls, that's where you start getting punished in return.
Yeah. And it's really hard even to make a two-ball attack, because the pressure is, as we have seen, really high from the Austrian wings. So you can't get really close to make a hit. But we'll see. Maybe there'll be some arrangements.
So Austria are currently ranked 1 in Europe. Obviously, we saw Austria last time around, 2019. They took the triple in Newcastle. Wales currently ranked 5th. They were 4th last time around. If they lose this game, they won't get to the 4th place, and they won't be able to obviously beat their record. The best they can then place is 5th. So Wales are going to have to either turn things around and start playing super aggressive, or they're just going to see Austria run away with it even more. If you're Austria now, Flo, do you start bringing on some newer faces, some younger faces that Austria might not have played before, or do you make sure that the game is finished and you play sort of that experience?
In the women's team, actually, it's not that easy, because we have the luxury that we only have really good women. So we have some more experienced and less experienced, but everybody has their super skill, like Anna with being very fast, Dani Kadlec with her super throw, and Moni with her catch. Everybody brings something to the game. You just have to place them right, so you can use those skills. But I wouldn't say that there's playing we're putting now in which are
not experienced.
Not experienced.
Yeah.
Or worse than the other players.
Yep.
Yeah, we have different skills, but
everyone delivers something different.
Exactly. So,
boom, just with that.
Oh, now they're doing the instant revenge. Very good. On Eva Kurnik.
Yeah, Storch, she gets that good arm behind her. Wales already down 2. Like you said, those revenges have been.
Look at the pressure. They get quite close to the front line. Not too bad.
You just now got to trust yourself that if you're happy to use that neutral zone and go all the way up, that you're getting that hit. If you're not getting the hit and you're getting hit every time, that's where in your head you start playing on yourself.
Yeah, and you play it safer. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Good hit on Monica.
Yeah, nice throw from Lancaster there. She just blocks that first one. She blocks the pre-throw from Kremser.
Yeah, and 2 hits again.
Yep. Jones is taken out by that double. Lancaster decides to throw her single ball, but taken out on that revenge.
Oh,
a good catch from 1.
Yes.
So Dixon now with 4 balls. Oh, what a throw!
Oh.
She takes out 2. She drops on the court, takes out 2.
Against Ani Jedlička, one of our most experienced players. Let's see what she can do with this.
Dixon's got to track back fast.
Fast counter, yeah.
And
very good.
Yeah,
very good counter.
Very good dodgeball. She comes on straight away with that high pressure, gets the toe shot, takes one.
That's really her strength. So
Yeah. And like you said, when you're tracking back from that centre court, what the Austrians have looked at, that high throw, and that time Dixon, she can't get her hands on it.
Yeah, exactly. The high throw and the counter attack is really hard to catch. And that's what we've trained for, and we see it pay off right now.
Lisa with the arm and revenges this time around.
Yep. Again, the instant revenge.
Yeah. Storch wants to
this time.
Yeah, she wants to apply that high pressure, but the cover might not be as high as possible.
I think it's nice to see we have a lot of change on the wings on the Austrian side. So I think almost all the players have played the wings, and it works every time. Everybody got their instant revenge, so we can see the level is quite leveled at the Austrian girls. Yeah.
And it's so hard when you come out of the groups as Wales and you're that one set behind. That one set behind, you now come into this game, you play Austria, and because it's on different days in that mindset, you know, you start going further behind. And the ball, unfortunately, as Lancaster jumps up, the ball goes high and wide, and that ball is still live, and you can take that catch. But when it's hit so far away, it's almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. We call it a throwing box. I don't think that was a box throw actually, but if we're in the lead, like 3-1, we don't have to finish the game with hitting her. We can play the time down and save some energy. But still, sometimes they get hit, even playing box.
So is playing box defensive?
It's defensive,
yeah,
exactly. You play an almost valid throw.
Yeah. It's within that meter, but it's what we call a defense throw. Yeah. And like you said, conserving that energy. We're in day 3 now. Exactly. These players very athletic in places, but 4-day tournament is very long, not just physically, but mentally for a lot of the players.
Exactly. It's not a lot of games actually, but it's. Many preparations, meetings, and the whole day in the sports hall. It's quite exhausting. So
when you finish the day, in past years, Austria have been a very social club. This year has been a bit difficult with all the hotels being somewhat spread out.
That's something we're not used to actually. We're in a hotel, I think, with Northern Ireland, Switzerland, and Sweden. The social evenings are not that often as we remembered it to be at the last Euros or other events. But it's okay. It's okay. The hotel is fine, and everything works quite well here.
So the ref just wanted to change time there, and as Jones yet again releases that single, she can't do anything in this game. She's not really been in it, and she's not had the opportunity. We see how great of a player she can be, but this time around she's being shut down every time. And the Austrians not exactly looking for her, but where she's on that wing, she's being punished for that single ball throw.
Every time, yeah. Oh, and there's another toe shot, so that the hits are really, really good, yeah. The Wales team can't really manage to put their feet up or behind the ball at least. And there's really, really nice toe shots. So,
that's unlucky there. Yeah, Storch. She nearly takes that catch. That's her sort of signature move. She takes that low catch down low. Not quite gets her hand around it this time. And
we're probably trying to end this game with time, not with a hit. So we'll probably see some box.
Yeah, Lancaster now against the 4-ball attack.
They have 4 balls. Sometimes they go on attack,
Yeah, and even though you try and get down low, it's like we said time and time again, it's so hard to get that dodge out of the way. The aggressive and pinpoint throws from Austria have been so clinical. But anyway, as we was talking, the Austria social, so now is it that you get back and you focus a lot more on the games that you've played in the day? Or do you not really look back at that?
Well, we try to get our heads cleared a bit, so not too much talking and not too many meetings. We have some meetings, but only if there's really something to talk about, because we had our training sessions in Austria and we feel quite good, and we will also learn too much talking about it and too much self-explaining or watching games. It gets in your head, and it's sometimes better. We all know dodgeball. We know how to play it, and it's sometimes better to have a clear head than to have every eventuality.
Yeah, you think, oh, we should have done that, we should have done this, and there we go. That Storch catch that we've wanted to see all game. She finally takes one. It's that low drop-down catch.
Yeah.
Dixon with that high press.
Yeah, now they have the chance to take their first set. Well, there's a timeout.
Time pause just there, just for a shoelace to be tied. We try and keep the game as safe as possible, whether that's just a shoelace untied or jewelry. It's been one of those things that we pause time for every time now.
Yeah, it's one of the most strict ref championships I've seen so far. I think it's very good because everybody needs to learn the rules, and they are quite strict and well thought through. I think now we're at a point where there's almost no loopholes anymore. So, yeah, and the ref's doing a great job, I think. So let's see if they can turn this around, or if Wales takes home the first set.
You'd really have to put in a lot of quick sets here, Flo. Like you said, it's really hard for Wales to probably come back into this game, but there's plenty more games today, and the thing with that is, you know, when you've lost in your head now, you need to somewhat reset and go, okay, let's look to the next game, make sure that we're playing these sets out and we're trying to play as a team.
Yeah, it's really hard to turn around the momentum here, because even if Wales can get back their throws and catches, Austria would slow down the game so far, so there only will be played maybe 3 sets, so I don't think there's
Wales looking to throw those 2 balls there, don't quite find their target.
And another hit.
And Lancaster wants that low catch, but she can't get it.
Good dodge from Dani. Very good. Even with 1 ball, nice free throw.
And as the time just about plays out, 2 seconds left on the clock, Amy Jones gets that shout in her ear that there's 2 seconds left. She gets that crucial hit, and Wales do take the set, and that's good for their mentality, great for their mentality.
Danke Robin Oberhauser fürs Verschreien übrigens.
And that sensible one in every set by Austria. Like you said, it's that quick run that they're after. It's that 3rd ball you're after from the start.
Yeah. Throwing is our strong suit, and we need balls for that. So we always try to get 3 balls or more.
Mann's a bit disappointed there. She thinks she gets the hit, but there's...
Nice low dodges from the Austrian side.
Yeah.
Very good.
Storch goes low on her side. Dixon wants to take the revenge, but the good low dodge just gets out the way of it. Dixon this time gets hit for 2.
Very well structured.
Yeah.
So they probably were out to make a 1 ball hit, but then the pre-throw came and they instantly swapped to a two ball attack. And
is there a call for that? Is there a call for that, or is it just something you rely on as your players? And that's a good catch. The single ball this time around gets caught.
Yeah, I think the call will probably be the one on the side where the pre-ball has been thrown.
Yep.
Throws.
Just a U throw as well. Yep.
Exactly. Sometimes we stop the attack and make a structured 4-ball attack. But it's good to have all options, and all options seem to work.
So 4 balls now. 3 will probably be thrown just as they hold the 1.
I don't know why 1 ball. Why?
So 4 balls now with Wales. Have to make a crucial hit now.
Yeah.
50 seconds left in the set. And they throw
Good
3,
dodges.
but very good dodge.
40 seconds to play in this set.
Oh, and
there's
Storch
the
takes
catch.
1, but is hit out in the process as
Catch
well.
and hit.
Yeah. A good catch, and it's that other style of catch Storch takes. Like you said, it's that low. As long as you can get hold of one and put your body behind it.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you get that catch, but the second ball comes in and bobbles it.
Yeah. I saw some really sick catches yesterday at the England-Wales group game. Storch really picked them out of the air like apples from a tree.
Oh, and that
looked
almost,
like a catch.
it looks like a catch. But this time the set runs out yet again. That's 2 sets in a row. Yeah, like we said, it's maybe a little too late, but it's that great mentality you're after to make sure that heading into your other placement games, you're trying to be as best seeded as possible. That ranking isn't just crucial for today's tournament, it'll play into their ranking for the next 3 years.
Yeah, exactly. And how they will be placed in the next tournaments. Yeah.
Oh, and a great catch, another catch!
Good catches. Yeah.
We finally start seeing Wales turn up.
That's the Wales I saw against England.
And that's it.
That's really strong catches. Again. Yeah, so Austria just needs to slow down the game right now, and then it'll be over after this set. No need to lose another set, but I think the danger is over.
2 players up Wales in this set, and that if they take this set, it'll be 3 in a row. Only 2 minutes 20 left of the half and 1 minute 50 of this set, so no matter what, there'll definitely be another set. When that set is under 90 seconds, obviously another set.
So we just need to stall some time and save some energy. Just keep dodging, throwing one ball, keeping the pressure up so they can't pre-throw or something like that. Still a good hit from Polanyi.
Oh, and a great catch. Wales taking all the catches this set. Those single balls finally being picked up.
Yeah.
Maybe Wales have started to realise that those single balls are coming very low.
And Anna is left. Anna has been known to being very well at stalling time and turning around games, but that's not her job right now. She doesn't have to do it. She just needs to play.
She's happy to play this game out.
Exactly, yeah. 15 seconds, and it's only 1 set to play. Let's see if she survives this attack. Yeah, she does. So we're almost down to a 130 set. Yeah, so there's only 1 set to play anymore, and if she brings this to an end, she's done everything right.
I'm sure both teams are happy to play this set out. Wales definitely don't want to be losing a set 5v1.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But I don't think we wanna play another set. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Polanyi thinks she takes the catch. The ball just bounced before, and finally the punishment is taken on Anna Polanyi.
Yeah, maybe we'll play another set in full strength.
Yeah, a 90-second set this time around, and it wouldn't be a bad scoreline for Wales to lose 22-8, considering a couple of sets ago they were 22 down.
Of course, yeah.
No one wants to be whitewashed in a tournament.
Yeah.
Do you have like a saying for that when someone beats you don't score?
Yeah. Nulla puts.
Okay. Is that nil point?
That's what? It's like zero sweep.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And we've had 2 of those in the women's group stage. Oh,
yes, nice.
Catch.
Great reactions from Lancaster, and Dixon doesn't have to catch that ball herself
Yeah.
because no matter what, she comes back on from the safe
That's
catch.
true, yeah. But yeah, we had 2 Nulla boots, like 0 games
Yep.
in the group stages, and I think against Italy yesterday.
Okay.
I'm not so sure anymore. What was our last game?
Yep. So,
Oh.
yeah. So 1 for 1 there. Both teams with 5 players.
Okay, but still
Ward
strong,
and Jones get on to both of those.
strong throws. 4-ball attack now from Wales. And the Dodgers are still... Oh, and the 5th ball
Yeah, if she
comes
gives
to the
away,
Austrian side. They're
it's
gonna make it rain.
yeah. And sometimes, as much as you want that 5th ball to be given away, you're
Oh, suicide attack. Oh, a leap of faith.
leap of faith.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
no, that's fine.
Yeah. It's also a very Austrian thing. A lot of people coming from handball, knowing that jumping throw very well. Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah, not sure quite who won that last set. I'm sure Bruno would be able to tell us.
Apparently Wales.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there we go.
Yeah.
A 22-8 finish. A very, very good result for Austria. Obviously great for Wales in terms of that mentality, in terms of bringing it back.
Yeah.
It's definitely puts you in good, a great mentality for the rest of the day.
That's very good, yeah.
But Austria are now looking forward to the next game in their semi-finals.
Yeah.
Well, thank
I'm
you very
looking
much.
Forward to too.
Yeah, well, thank you very much, Flo,
Thanks for
for
having me.
commentating. If you want to stay on the YouTube page, you can stay right here and it'll put you forward to the next game on Court 1. If not, head back to the Dodgeball Netherlands page, subscribe while you're there, and head forward to the next game on Court 1. Thank you very much.